Hey, Executive Black here. Trying a little, something a little bit different. So I bought cars, which I love cars. I've had a Porsche Panamera. I've had a Fisker Karma. I've had uh, many Corvettes. I've had Audis, SL63s, Range Rovers. Well, obviously, I had the Dodge Charger Scat Pack, but that was stolen. So I've done different things in terms of cars. So I'm going to still continue to do cars because I love vehicles. I just love speed. I love the beauty and just the ride of a nice car. So I'm still not going to stop doing that. But I'm going to do something. I'm doing something a little bit different right now. I'm in the midst of completing a purchase of a home that's about 25 minutes away from Rainbow Springs in Florida, and it's about 35 minutes away from the ocean. So I'm in the process of finishing that now. Hopefully, I'll be closing in the next day or two. I'll do a walk around of the house. I think it's a good deal. I really felt like, given everything that's kind of going on, that'd be a smart investment to find something in Florida to purchase. And in the midst of also trying to look for a home where I live. So, but not as confident about buying a home there, probably because of circumstances as to how far they are going in terms of the restrictions related to COVID-19. And those restrictions have a significant harm on the businesses that are in the area. And there was kind of a false inflation of value in the home market. So rather than jump into that pool that is not as deep as you think, and then you're going to find yourself hitting bottom and it hurts, I'm choosing to kind of hold off a little bit and make sure I play it smart. You don't want to put good money after bad. I don't want to make that mistake. So I'm trying to make the best moves I can there. As it relates back to Florida, trying again to do the best that I could. I don't have that much time. Trying to do the best I can over a weekend here as I've got to get back home, back to work. So, but I'm really excited about having this opportunity to purchase this home. I'm probably getting it about a couple $100,000 under the build value and about almost $400,000 below what it was at its highest peak. So hopefully it'll prove to be a very, very smart investment. It is something a little bit different. I decided that when I made the offer, I wanted to include all the furniture that's already in the house because I did like the furniture that they have. These people really, really did a very good job really taking care of their home. So I kept the TVs, the furniture, bedroom furniture. It's 3 bedrooms. It's got a pool. I'll get into a little bit more details once I complete the deal. If anyone knows me, I'm one that I really don't like to talk too much about something until I have it. So even though it's just about done, it still isn't done until all the paperwork is signed. So hopefully everything will be done today. Like I said, I don't have that much time because even though this is something that's important to me, something important for our family long term, it still is not a good idea to do anything that's going to harm your job. So I'm always try to play smart, and my job comes first when it relates to doing anything from an investment, whether it be cars or whether it be real estate or anything like that. It's always my job that comes first, and everything else in terms of, like I said, my investments or interests are second. So I'm really excited about this, and there's going to be more to share on this. I'll be able to show you kind of what the house looks like on the outside. I'll go into the details of the inside. It's a smart home, which is great. It's got really, really awesome upgrades. It actually has a generator in the house that automatically kicks in within 30 seconds if there's no power. So it's a great generator, and I think those things are important, especially in Florida where you have power outages and because of the storms or the weather that's here, that can happen. So what I'm going to do is, again, give you a walkthrough of the house. I'm also in the process of buying a car also, trying to get a car so that way when I come here, and I don't have to get a rental. I have the car that's already ready to roll, sitting in the garage. The only challenge you have is that you have to get an Uber to your house, and a little bit of distance there. So I may end up getting a car rental. Maybe cheaper to get a car rental and just do a car rental drop off. So either way, I'm really excited about a lot of things to explore. So I'm looking forward to that. So I'll be sharing all that information, and maybe this will encourage other people to purchase real estate. I think it's something you want to really watch very carefully. I try to as best I can. I'm not an expert. I try to make smart moves when it comes to financial moves, especially when it comes to real estate or vehicles. In particular, I try to do the best I can, try to make the best move, look for the best deals, so that way, if I trade the car in or if I sell the car, I end up coming out ahead instead of being behind. No car is ever worth it if you're going to get underwater. No house is ever worth it if you're going to get underwater. You may get all excited and just can't wait to get that house, but if you end up being underwater and you had an opportunity to get out from to not make a decision to get the house and go underwater, don't do it. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. So I'm trying to do the best I can to play things smart, not to make a bad decision, and hopefully I'm doing that here. Time will tell whether or not it was a good decision, but I plan on doing this again, hopefully within the next 6 months. I hope to be able to do the very same thing, maybe in another piece of property someplace else. So it's a little bit of insight, what I'm trying to do here. And again, it won't matter until the finished product is here. So if this video makes it up, that means that I got the property. If the video never makes it here, you'll never know because I didn't get it. So at any rate, so that's a little bit of update now. And we'll see what happens next couple of days.